Friends, welcome to the new video of class 8 square and square roots. So hope you are fine and staying home. So now in this video we'll be discussing first with the properties of square number or properties of some perfect squares. So now our first property here is this. I've written here four numbers 2, 3, 7 and 8. If you are having a perfect square, then I will be saying it as, okay, so I think one square will be 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. So 6 square will be 36, 7 square will be 49, 8 square will be 64, 9 square will be 81 and 10 square will be 100. So please see the unit digits of all these numbers. See the unit digit of all these numbers. So we are having the unit digit as 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. It means when we'll be having a perfect square, only these numbers will be lying at the unit place of that number. So I can simply say here, if a number with unit place as 2, 3, 7 or 8 will come, it will always be an imperfect square. So this is our first property. Coming to the second property, square of even numbers are always even and square of odd numbers are always odd. Suppose a number, any number suppose. Find the square. If your number taken is odd, then square will be odd here. And if you are taking the number as even, the square will be even here. You can take the example of any of the thing. So property number 3, square of any number is always positive. Either the number you have taken is a negative or it is positive. The answer will be positive only. If I am taking a number as minus 6 and 6. You are finding the square of minus 6 here. So can't I write in this way minus 6 into minus 6? Negative into negative will be what? Positive. So 6 into 6 will be 36 and you know the square of 6 will be 36 only. So you have taken here minus 6 and here have taken the 6. The answer is what? The positive 36 only. Coming to the next. Number of zeros at the last of perfect square is always even. So it will be useful for finding the imperfect square here. If I have written a number as 8000, I am writing here 8000. Count the number of zeros. Number of zeros are what? 3 here. So if the number of zeros are not even, if the number of zeros are odd here, I will be saying it will be an imperfect square. Keep in mind about these things. And if it is even, it can be a perfect square at that time. So coming to the next property, sum of first odd natural numbers is n square. He is saying if I am finding out the sum of first 5 odd natural numbers, that first 5 odd natural numbers will be what? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are first 5 odd natural numbers only. He is saying the sum will be what? N square. So here n value is what? 5. Just count the number of digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take the square of this. So if you will be finding the sum will be 25. Coming to the next properties now. So coming to the next properties here, he is saying finding the numbers between square of two consecutive numbers. Okay, consecutive numbers which is coming directly after that number. Suppose if I am taking here the 20 square and 21 square. So we have to find the numbers in between, lying between 20 square and 21 square. Just take the smaller number. Take the smaller number between these two. And smaller is what? 20. Multiply that with 2. So I will be saying 40 numbers are lying between this 20 square and 21 square. In this case, you can find out any of the question now. Now coming the most important, Pythagorean triplets here. Okay. So what do you mean by this Pythagorean triplets? So basically, it's a set of 3 numbers here. That 3 numbers will be writing in this way. A, B and C. Here A, B, C will be having some value. Basically this A, B, C are what? These are the sides of a right triangle. These are what? The sides of a right triangle. Now how to check whether these given 3 numbers are Pythagorean triplets or not? So in the previous standard class 7 you have learned about the Pythagoras theorem. Here this one you have taken as a perpendicular, this one you have taken as the base and this one you are taking as the hypotenuse here. So basically, and you have learned about this thing, h square and p square plus b square. These two are equal only when this is a right angle triangle. Suppose I'm taking an example here. He is saying find whether this 5, 12 and 13 forms a Pythagorean triplet or not here. So hypotenuse is the longest side of the right triangle. You know about this thing. So here longest side is what? 13. I'm taking this as left hand side and this as right hand side. Okay. So now h square. H means 13. So 13 square will be what? 169. In the previous I have told you to remember this squares of this prime numbers here. So now perpendicular square plus base square. Perpendicular is what? 5. Next your choice, you can take either 5 or 12. So 5 square will be 25 and 12 square will be 144. So 25 plus 144 will be what? 169. So you are saying left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So can I say h square equal to p square plus b square? It means these three are the sides of right triangle, or I can say these three are the Pythagorean triplets here. So this one is the Pythagorean triplet. Coming to the next question now. So next type of question we have given here, find a Pythagorean triplet whose smallest member is 12. We are having the three numbers. The smallest number we have given with 12 here. So how to find? Firstly I am writing the general form of the Pythagorean triplet. So that is what? That is 2m, m square minus 1, m square plus 1. And these three are arranged in ascending order only. It is always written in this form only, the ascending order only. So basically the smallest one is what? 2m. And the smallest we have given is what? 12. So can't I find the value of m as what? 12 by 2, that will be what? 6. Now substituting this 6 in this general form. So can I write in this way? 2m. M means your 6. 6 m square minus 1. Can't write 6 square minus 1. M square plus 1. 6 square plus 1. So this 2 into 6 will be what? 12. 6 square will be 36. And 36 minus 1. 35. 36 plus 1. 37. So if this one is a Pythagorean triplet, if you want to check, you can check for the Pythagorean triplet by using h square, p square and b square. So this one's smallest number is 12 here. So this is your answer. Coming to the next. So our next topic, our chapter is what? Square and square roots. So we have discussed with the square. Now we'll be discussing with the square roots here. So now, what do you mean by this square root? Okay, if I'm taking a number 4 square, you know 4 square will be what? 16. So I can write in this way, 4 squared is 16 and square root of 16 will be 4. I will be writing in this way, 4 square is 16, and if I will be taking this square to this side, that will be in this way. In this way you can write here. 4 square will be 16, and if you are taking this square to that side, it will become square root. Basically this sign you are using. This sign if you are using here, this one is known as the radical sign. This one is known as the radical sign here. So now he is saying in this question, find square root of 1225 divided by 2601. So in these type of question, find the square root of the numerator as well as the denominator first. Okay, for finding for the numerator here. So finding for the numerator, firstly you will have to do the prime factorization of this 1, 2 to 5. So start with 5, 5 to 10, 22, 25, 5. So 5 for 20 and 45, 9. So 7 and 7, 1. So for doing for the 2601 as well, in the similar way. Okay, so if I'm saying for the 2601, okay, so 1 plus 6, 7, 7 plus 2, 9. Start with 3 here. So 3, 8, 24, 20, 3, 6, 18, 21, 7. Okay, 8 plus 6, 14, 14 plus 7, 21. Again we can say for 3 only. So 3 to 6, 26, 3, 8, 24, 27. So now, I have told you earlier in the previous video also, kindly please remember the squares of that prime number. So this is the square of 17. If you will be remembering it, you can easily solve for this thing. So now the square root of 1, 2 to 5 will be what? 5 into 5 into 7 into 7 here. And square root of 2601 will be 3 into 3 into 17 into 17 here. So now just make the pairs as you have done earlier in the squares. So this one is the 5, this one is 7, this one is for 3. Okay, if you are taking a pair out of square root, no square root will be there then. So it can be written as 5 into 7. I will be saying it as 35. So this can be written this way. 3 into 17 will be 51. So I can say here square root of 1225 divided by 2601 will be equals to 35 by 51. So this will be your answer. We'll be doing some more questions regarding this so that it could be easily understandable to you. Coming to the next now. So now finding for the square root of decimal numbers. So now firstly you can write in this way this 6084. On removing this decimal can't I write in this way? 1 followed with 4 zeros. So I have removed the decimals. So now just do the prime factorization of the numerator only. So start with 2, 2, 3, 0, 2, 4 and 2. Again the 2, 1, 5, 2, 1. So now the next 1 plus 2 will be 3, 3 plus 5 will be 8, 8 plus 1 will be 9. So it will be going with 3, 3, 5, 15, 0, 7. Okay, 5 plus 7, 12. Again going with 3. So 3, 1, 3. Okay, 20, 3, 6, 18 and then 3, 9, 27. And now this is the square of what? 13. So this 13 and 13, 1. So this 6084 I will be writing in this way now. Don't do the prime factorization of this denominator. Write in this way. This I will be writing. Can I write in this way? 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 13 into 13 divided by. Can't I write in this way? 100 multiplied by 100. Write in this simple way only. If you are taking the pair from numerator, just write that in numerator only. In this way, okay, this one is a pair of 100. This will be writing in this way. 2 into 3 will be 6. 6 into 13 will be 78 here. And 78 by 100, but it will be equal to 0.78. Keep in mind, if you are given in the decimal, question is in the decimal, answer will also be in decimal. Now coming to the next. So our next type of question we are having here, find the least square number exactly divisible by 6, 9, 10, 15 and 20. So he is saying here, firstly, the number which is divisible by 6, 9, 10, 15 and 20 will be its LCM only. So first you have to find the LCM of all these numbers. And you know how to find 6, 9, 10, 15 and 20. So start with 2 first. 2, 3, 6. 9 will not be going. 2, 5, 10. 2, 10, 20. Again go with 2 only. 2, 5. Now you can go with 3. So 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 9. 3, 5, 15 and then 1. Again you can go with 3. Now you can go with 5. So now the LCM of this will be what? That will be equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. So now 2 into 2 will be 4, 4 into 3 will be 12, 12 into 36 and 36 into 5 will be 180 here. So I can say here 180 is the number when 6 is divided, 9, 10, 15 all will go with this 180. All are divisible by this 180 only. So now, but this 180 is not the perfect square, or I can say 180 is not the square number. So how you can do this thing? You can either multiply this number with anything or you can divide by this. Okay, if you are dividing anything with this 180, the number will not be divisible by the all of these numbers. But if you multiply, then it will be divisible by. Okay, so just find which pair is not here. This 2 pair we are having, 3 pair is also having, we are left with just 5. It means if we multiply this with 5, the pair of 5 will be there. So basically I can simply say here, the least square number which is exactly divisible will be what? Just take this number and multiply with 5. Multiply with that number which is not a pair in this. So 180 into 5 will be what? 900. And if it's saying find the square root of this 9, square root, also find the square root of that number. This one is included in the question. Then you can find the square root of 900, and on solving you will be getting that one as 30. So thank you for watching this video. So in the next video we'll be discussing with the next method for finding this square root. So thank you.